Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Mic hot, crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, dang, and back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, and somebody hurt. Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right, yeah, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else she feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tube, she back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube Late Night Owls Talk Time. And thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. Over here in the chat, we got Black Vigilance TV in the place to be. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right, let me go ahead and change this real quick. I forgot to change this, guys. And we are not going to be here long again tonight, just for about an hour, and then we're going to get out here. So it's 10:42, so about 11:42. No longer than 12 o'clock, we will be out of here. That's my time, okay? 12 a.m. my time. If not, 11:42 my time, okay? It's 10:42 out here on the West Coast, guys, and it is September the 9th, 2025. And again, thank you guys so much for being here. I am looking for my little logo. I think it's up here. There it is right there. I had to change it, all right? Okay, so anyway, guys, let me go to do this copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, and news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is rolling across that screen, and it will be in my comments section as soon as I get a chance to put it there. Guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. And make sure you leave I think I just said to share and leave a comment as well. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, just as Black Vigilance TV stated, you can do a super chat, a super sticker, or you can do a cash app to $Shades Tube, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, and thanks to all who have, joined, and also to all who have donated. All right. So tonight, guys, we are going to once again do viral videos. We're just going to do 3 tonight, okay? No more than 4, And we are going to talk about what? Okay, I made a typo up here. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. The suspect in the unaliving of the Dacara Thompson. The neighbor speaks out. Okay, I have to go over here and edit this. I don't know what was going on right here. Oh man, let me change this real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this. Okay, so we'll leave that like that for right now, and I'll go back in and then fix that. Because like, I'll be in my car stopping at stops, lights and shit, trying to type the title in there and things like that. And then when that light comes on, I stop. So sometimes I'm making a typo, so excuse that. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready to start this live. Let me turn that picture down just a little bit. Let's go over here and do that. Hope you guys have a blessed Tuesday, and I hope your Wednesday is just it's even better. Okay, let's turn this down just a tad. Y'all, if y'all are at home, get yourself a drink, a relaxing seat or whatever. If you're at work, continue to do your job and watch or listen to me on the download. All right. So first thing first, guys, we are going to go ahead and talk about Cara. I'm just going to call her that for short. Okay. We are going to talk about that first. Okay. So yesterday, you guys, I gave you a little information regarding what happened to her. Tonight, I just have a little bit more. So y'all can, just have more knowledge about what happened to her. Let me go ahead and change this little thing over here. Actually, we put the banner up. Let's see. Let's take Young Thug now and put Dacara Thompson. It's Dacara. Okay. So let's go to her story real quick. Hold on real quick. So anyway, one of the neighbors spoke out regarding, the unaliving. Okay, so let me tell you what that neighbor said. Let me turn this down to see a little more. It's too out. Okay. So one of the neighbors said he spotted suspicious behavior at the home where Dacara Thompson was reportedly unalive. So let's see here. So he spoke exclusively with Fox 5's Shamari Stone on the same day that the suspect, 35-year-old Hugo Hernandez Mendez, appeared in court. So the neighbor said that he still is in shock. His house is just feet away from where police say Hernandez unalive Dacara Thompson. He said, I lived next door to these people for years. Okay. Now, Cody is breaking his silence after he says he talked to Prince George's County Police about the unaliving of 19-year-old Thompson. He said, it is the first time I am speaking publicly about this. I lived right next door. I am 40 feet away from where the attack happened. Now, police served a search warrant at the suspect house, and they say they found blood stains, women's lingerie, hair from a wig consistent with the one Dacara Thompson wore, and a fingernail that matches one missing from Thompson's hand. Damn. Police said Police say Hernandez, an alleged illegal immigrant, unalived Thompson inside his bedroom in this home in Bowie. Cody, the neighbor, said he stepped outside his house in the early morning hours on August the 23rd and saw something burning in the suspect's backyard. He said the smell is different. It's not a bush smell. It smells more like something like trash burning or something like that. He said, I would be willing to bet they were burning evidence of some sort. He said, I know that the ash pile that was back there is no longer back there. Now, before the arrest, Cody was wondering why Hernandez wasn't already in jail. ICE officials say he is in the country illegally. U.S. Park Police arrested him in April on a DUI, but for some reason, he was released. Thompson's mother says that's very disappointing. She said, I'm very disappointed finding out now. We may not be here today if they did what they were supposed to do. Now, this is a backstory. Police say Dacara was seen on surveillance video entering the front passenger side of Hernandez's SUV in a parking lot on University Boulevard in Hattiesville around 3 a.m. on August the 23rd. Her father told investigators she had texts saying she was going to get gas. Those were her last known whereabouts before her body was discovered off Route 50. An autopsy revealed that she had a skull and facial fractures. Gosh, being 40 feet from an murder is something you're never going to get used to. You're never going to be okay with it. Something you're never going to be comfortable with. My heart goes out to her family. That's what the neighbor, Cody, said. Now, anyway, what's next is that Hernandez Mendez remains in jail without bond. His next court appearance is on October the 8th. Okay? Now, Fox 5 did reach out to ICE, U.S. Park Police, and Prince George's County Police for further comment. And they are waiting for them to get back to them. So I wish they would go ahead and explain exactly what happened. What was this girl doing with him? Why did she get in his car, his van? Why did he unalive her? All of those questions need to be addressed. And why was he out if he is an illegal immigrant? Why wasn't he detained? Why did they let him go when he was caught with the DUI and then plus he's an illegal? That's crazy. So let's see here. So this is the girl right here. Let me show you another picture of her real quick. So that's her right there, okay? Okay. She was 19 years old, you guys, okay? 19. So let's see here if we can find any more information. And the official cause of unaliving has not been released by the medical examiner yet. And I promise you I don't see any more information on this. He is from Guatemala, okay? And he was arrested before for driving under the influence and failure to maintain control of a car to avoid a collision. And that was in May 2022. Hey, Paulo, yeah, you never know. You got them all over, not just there. Let's see. Let's see if we can find anything else. Now they released this dude when he was arrested, right? Um, they released him pending trial. That's crazy. They said this was someone who was in their custody and they made the decision to release him. And then look what he did. But how did this girl meet this dude? They are not telling us that much information at all. How did she meet this dude? Nothing, Paria. What's up with you? And happy and blessed. It's really Wednesday morning. So happy and blessed Wednesday morning to you. Thank you for being here. So they met in the parking lot around 3 a.m. So they met together. She met him there. But why? And how, where did she meet him at? And because he is like, what, 35 years old? She's only 19. So what was really going on here? Now, this dude was staying with his relatives, you guys. So you mean to tell me this dude had this woman in his bedroom, this girl, and they didn't hear anything going on? Nothing. Shh. And they were together because her phone shows that in surveillance video. Now somebody turned her phone off around 5 a.m. So I'm thinking at around 5 a.m. in the morning, or right before that, he must have unalived her then. So her body was naked when they found her on August the 31st by Maryland State Police along the South River embankment in Annapolis. I guess that's how you say that. It was around 30 feet below the bridge. So when the police came out there to the home, right, to Hernandez, I know I'm saying his name wrong, home, the GMC that they got into, that girl got into, it was parked in front of in front of the house. And they said while they were going to execute the search warrant, a man got into that car and left. So then the police conducted a traffic stop on the car, on the van or truck or whatever, in the early morning hours of September the 4th. And that's where they arrested this dude at. So he said, hold up. Okay, so the suspect told police he had been at the Galaxy nightclub in Hattiesville, which is across the street from the Family Dollar where Thompson got into the GMC. He told detectives he was supposed to meet up with his ex-girlfriend, but never did. He should have met up with his ex-girlfriend. So the people at the home where he was staying said they were cousins with him and two others. So they did say, that same person said that Hernandez has a drinking and drug problem. So what? So somebody else at the home, this is crazy, told DC News that they recall hearing Hernandez having sex with someone at around 5 a.m. on August the 23rd. So, okay, so he was having sex with her in the room at about 5 a.m., but he deactivated her phone at around 5 a.m. as well. So then court documents stated that sexual intercourse was heard coming from the dude's bedroom, which sounded as if someone was not enjoying it. So if someone was not enjoying it, okay, well, why didn't someone knock on the damn door and see what was going on? That's what I'm talking about. People can hear things going on and won't even do a daggone thing. Now the girl is unalive. You said at the same time with ICE running around here with masks, they can do anything to anyone. You're right. Hey, Alexis, thank you so much for coming back. She sure is. Shit, I can't wait to see that. Okay, so listen. Hold on. So they said that they heard the girl in the room, and it sounded as if she was not enjoying it. Okay. Now, after waking up a few hours later, one of the people living there said they walked outside and saw that the suspect's SUV was not parked outside the house, which was strange because he doesn't work on Saturdays. So he unalived that girl in that room, okay? And then he must have put her in that truck around the time one of his relatives did not see the truck there anymore. So anyway, police found identification cards with Hernandez's name on them inside a bedroom of the home where they executed a search warrant and where there was also suspected blood evidence. Investigators also found a fake French manicure style fingernail on the floor, matching the same nails Thompson had when she was found, and hair in a trash bag, matching a wig she appeared to be wearing in the surveillance video. Damn. Police said in the charging documents that they also tested for possible blood evidence in the Denali, which came back positive on the passenger front seat. An autopsy revealed skull and facial fractures, according to unredacted charging documents obtained by the Washington Post. That's crazy. So he beat this girl up too. And I don't know if he had consensual acts that got out of hand or if he actually was raping this girl or what. But the thing is this right here. Why did she get in the van, in his truck with him? Okay. And why did she go to his bedroom? It's like he had what? He had practice at bodies from Guatemala and like law enforcement right here. What do you say, Paul? Rewrite that, please. Okay, so somebody who lived like one of his married, a person who is married to a cousin of this man, and that person lives in the same house. She said under, being anonymous, that in the past 2 weeks, Hernandez's behavior had changed. So anyway, they took in her husband and also Hernandez and a third relative. They were all taken into the police station to be questioned by investigators. And the only one that was not released is the one that did it. Okay. So then the federal immigration agents came back to that house and they picked up the lady I was just telling you about, the one who was saying that she wanted to remain anonymous. Okay. They picked up her husband and took him into custody. I guess he was also illegal. She said they did not have an order for my husband or a warrant for me. They simply handcuffed him and took him with 2 of her young children at her side. That's what she said. The woman insists her husband has nothing to do with the alleged crime and that he fully cooperated in the criminal investigation. She did tell WUSA her husband is an undocumented immigrant from Mexico who overstayed his visa with no criminal history. So that's probably why they took him. That's crazy. So let's look this up online and see if we can find any more information. This is crazy. I want to know though what was going on here because I'm trying to figure out why did this 19-year-old meet up with this dude? And where did she meet him at? You said it could very well be ICE agents who did this. Nah, he did that. Yeah, it is, but he did that. Trust me. They got his DNA on everything. Okay, let me go ahead and put this up here real quick. This weirdo did all this. He raped this girl and everything. Okay, Dacara. Let's see what they got up here about this girl. I know I haven't shared it yet. Okay, so hold on. Let me do this. Let me turn this music down. This is crazy. Can we meet these men, y'all ladies, okay? These weird asses. I don't know what was going on there. I can only guess, but the thing is, we just cannot be doing this in this day and time. There's some weirdos out here. So let's see. So they don't want us to see this? Is this about her? Let's see.
According to charging documents WJZ Investigates obtained, the suspect, 35-year-old Hugo Hernandez Mendez, threw her body off a highway bridge into the South River. She had skull and facial fractures. Her family identified her through tattoos.
At this time, there are no additional suspects. However, this investigation is ongoing.
Thompson, who lived with her dad, disappeared after going out to get gas. She sent him this text.
I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night.
This is another murder that you're not really hearing much of the media cover. Again, the man was an illegal immigrant. And here's what's crazy. He had a prior arrest for DUI while being illegal. This was in April of 2025. But obviously the reason you're not hearing about this from much of the left is because it doesn't fit the narrative. And they like to focus on what's politically useful. And they're fighting to keep as many illegal immigrants here as possible. This illegal immigrant murdered a black woman, so it's not really good for this information to get out to the public, at least in their mind. So more or less, they're going to try to be quiet about it or slide it under the rug. But this is a perfect example of Black Americans suffering as a result of the policies that we tend to vote for. Who do Black Americans vote for at like a 90-10 clip? Democrats. Who wants to allow illegal immigrants to stay in the country illegally? Democrats. Who wants to have more lax immigration laws? Democrats. And who votes for Democrats more than any other race? Black Americans. And what woman was just murdered at the hands of an illegal immigrant? A Black woman. I find Democrats won't be outraged that this Black woman died. And on top of that, many Black Americans aren't going to say anything either. I let this Mexican individual have been a white man. Democrats and Black people would be all over it. Black people as a whole, when I say whole, like the majority of Black Americans, are hypersensitive to racial issues. That is something we need to work on. Many of us also need to realize and start acting like we weren't the only people in the world who were slaves. But Democrats, on the other hand, manipulate Black people's sensitivity towards racial issues, and they use that to lock in our vote. The group that Black people primarily vote for is very likely the reason why this woman was murdered. This is a perfect example of what can happen when you have lax immigration laws. Also, just a reminder, I have a free email newsletter where I go into more detail on many of these topics. I cover a lot of stuff here the mainstream media does not, and it's one of the only places I cannot be censored. The link is in my profile. Just go to my profile, click that link, drop your email in there, hit subscribe, and you'll be good to go. Anyway, that's all I got for now. We'll see you in the next one.
Okay. We're not going to elaborate on that. But anyway, all right. So let's see what else we got going on here. We just looked in, so we can go ahead and listen to this again, okay?
Comments and make sure to follow as soon as we have some new information. I'll be sure to share with you guys. And comments and make sure to follow as soon as we have some new information. I'll be sure to share with you guys. And
say shit. I just went over it anyway. I just thought he was going to say something different. Let's see. So let's see what else we got. So this is the video thing right here, huh? Let's see this.
She was selling and he was buying. She was 19 years old. Obviously, this dude.
Let's see this.
She was selling and he was buying. She was 19 years old. Obviously, this dude has nothing in common with her to be meeting with her in the early morning hours at a gas station. She was selling and he was buying. She was 19 years old. Obviously, this dude has nothing.
Somebody said they grew up in Langley Park. That's not an area any young person frequents, especially young Black men or women. Let's see. Somebody said it was reported that she went to buy some weed from her, and he kidnapped her and forced her. On the video surveillance, they didn't say that. They said she willingly got into the car. Okay, so I don't know about that. So they said that area over there is usually dirty after dark. The thing about it, like this person said, if she was selling or not, he shouldn't have still unalived her, okay? If she was selling, he should have just got what he paid for and took the girl back to her car. Okay, let's keep it real. That's crazy. So that's crazy. So like I said, I don't know what she was doing. Okay, she could have met the dude, and who knows? You know what I'm saying? Women be liking some of the weirdest people, so we don't know. We really just don't know what was up with that. Is this another little video right here? They did not grab her like this. Let's see here. Let's watch this. Oh no, this is not her. Why are they doing all this? This is not right here. This is not true. Okay, we're not gonna play that because that's not true right there. Okay, they be doing some weird stuff on here. Remember this. She willingly got in this car, so this is not real. It's not her. So is this her right here? Let's see.
Top of I'm the grand intuitive, and this video is like all the rest. It was posted to TGI _666. If you see it somewhere else, it is not me. With that said, we're gonna quickly run the cards on Dacara Thompson. Only because I don't like to spin the
No, I don't want to see no witchcraft shit. Okay. Let's see. So this is our friend speaking. Let's see what our friend is talking about, y'all. And this is her right here. This girl right here. I think this is her right here. I think. Okay, let's see.
So me and Dacara kind of known each other since I was little, and her father, real life, used to take us skating every weekend. He used to take us to different places and shit. I used to go over his house, all type of stuff. Like my mom, her father, and her mom went to school together, so you already know how them go. But that's not the point. The point is that I seen a lot of y'all in the comments talking about questioning the father. The father looked like he knows something. One thing that I can say about the car father, Puda never played about them girls. Puda never fucking played about them girls. So for all y'all that was in the comments like that, y'all need to shut the fuck up because y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know him. Y'all don't know her. Y'all don't know nothing. For all y'all keep trying to make them funny ass jokes talking about, yeah, she the selling cat and da. Y'all don't know the background story of what the fuck really happened. The only people that's going to really know the story is the nigga that did it and God. He is never going to come out and tell y'all the full fucking story. And if y'all think that y'all dumb is a bitch, the story would never be out. A motherfucker would never know what really transpired. Just because the roommates say that, yeah, they heard some sex going on. First of all, if y'all was really using y'all brains, as y'all heard her father say, when they found the car, it was parked the wrong way for one, and she left all her stuff in it. Meaning, she knew she was coming back to the car. Because if I'm about to take over a minute out of my car, I'm not leaving my wallet. I'm not leaving none of that. She knew she was coming back to the car.
Period.
Why the fuck would she leave her stuff if she knew that she was going with this man to be a prostitute? And even if that wasn't the situation, that's not y'all business to speak on. All y'all keep trying to be funny and do this and do that. First of all, y'all don't know her family. Y'all need to let her fucking family grieve. It's been enough already. And it's just came out that she's been deceased. So let her family grieve. Like, let them process what the fuck going on. Y'all making y'all own narrative of the story and don't even know really what the fuck happened. Y'all cannot do that. All y'all talking about, yeah, because it was y'all instincts and shut the fuck up. Don't nobody give a fuck about your fucking instinct, bitch. You don't even know what happened for real. So me and the...
No, I barely could understand what she was saying. But the thing is like this. Regardless of what she was doing, like I said before, she did not deserve to be unalive. Okay, if she was selling or if she wasn't selling, whatever she was doing, he shouldn't have done what he did. Okay, if she was selling, whatever he's buying or whatever's going on, it should have went on and transpired. And then when everything was done, he should have took her back to her car. Okay, she could have left her stuff in the car because she wasn't going to be hanging out with him that long. All right. Okay, that's why she probably did not take her stuff out of her car. She wasn't planning on hanging out with this dude that long. So again, it really doesn't matter though what was going on. I mean, it does matter so we can get a better insight, but it doesn't matter as far as it's not a reason for him to unalive her. That's what I'm trying to say. Regardless of whatever she was doing, it's not a reason for him to unalive her, period. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, so I don't know what he claimed. This is 4 days ago, so I want to see something current. So let's see this one right here.
He threw her body over 30 feet, over into the daggone South River, over a bridge. Y'all cannot be freaking kidding me right now.
He just tossed her away like she was nothing, man. That's why you got to be cautious when you be meeting these damn people wherever you meet them at.
Let's get into the car story. Now, from reading this paperwork, I do want to say this. It's no way that Dacara Thompson was out there basically selling her stuff like everybody on the daggone internet was saying, especially with all the evidence that I have read in this paperwork. One, I want to point out this. They also found her blood in the passenger seat of the car. Now, a lot of y'all basically was saying, why was she getting in the car? None of us know if she got in there willingly or she was forced to get in that car. One, she talked to this man for like close to a minute on his side of the car, okay? And then they said they seen her walk into the passenger side and got in his car. We don't know if this man had something in his hand. We don't know if he verbally threatened her and she felt like she had to get in the car. We just don't know because everything has not come out yet. But let's get into this paperwork. So it goes to say that the detectives had the opportunity to interview Hugo, the defendant. Okay, detectives advised the defendant of his Miranda rights, at which time he was freely and voluntarily waived his rights and elected to speak with the detectives. The defendant advised detectives that on August 23rd, 2025, he was at the Galaxy nightclub. Now, if y'all don't know, the Galaxy nightclub out there in Maryland is a popular club. Okay, let it be noted that detectives know that the Galaxy nightclub is located on University Boulevard, Hinesville, Maryland. This location is directly across from the street from where the defendant was observed entering into the black 2007 GMC Yukon XL Denali, bearing Maryland registration. Okay. Furthermore, the defendant advised detectives that he was in possession of the black 2007 GMC Yukon XL. On August the 23rd of 2025, at approximately 2 o'clock in the morning, the defendant advised he was supposed to meet his ex-girlfriend, but he never did. When detectives questioned further into the investigation, the defendant denied any involvement and asked detectives if he could have a lawyer. The fucking irony. Okay, at this time, the interview ended. On September the 4th of 2025, at approximately 9:05, that is when a residential search warrant was conducted at the Cambridge Drive in Bowie, Maryland, okay, in Prince George's County, Maryland. Detectives made contact with multiple other occupants, which is his cousin, y'all. It was a male cousin. He also was getting sent back to his country because he allowed his visa to go over. He wasn't even supposed to still be in the country either, okay? We're going to come back with part 2.
She talking.
He threw her body over 30 feet.
They got her going so fast, but we already covered all of that information. The thing is like this, though. What did you say, Paul? You said just leave that woman be. That's all. She thought it would be 5 minutes. Right. She didn't think it would be that long or whatever the case is. They said that they clarified, though, that she willingly got in that car. Okay, now I don't know if it was a forced situation or not, but you would think with all those people living in that house, if she would have looked like she was uncomfortable, you would have thought, especially with women there, they would have called someone. So I don't know if that's the case or not. I don't know what transpired. And once they question him in detail, maybe we will find out exactly what happened. But the thing is, I'm just trying to figure out how did she meet this dude? And hopefully that comes out as well. And what was this all about? As far as her stuff being left in the car, like I said, she could have never thought it would, maybe she thought it wasn't going to last, whatever. It wouldn't last that long. So therefore, why would she bring her stuff with her? She would leave it in the car because she knows she's coming back in a few minutes. And instead, I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out why she go to the house unless, it was some type of, situation going on. She went there to do it, and then it got out of hand and he was doing too much. And that's why they heard, I guess, a female making sounds like she wasn't enjoying it. And then he might have unalived her because he may have did some things that he shouldn't have done. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. They didn't say. But the thing is that if they heard somebody in that bedroom sounding like they did not enjoy, the entanglement, why didn't someone knock on the door, okay, to see what's going on? Because if they would have knocked on the door, they probably would have saved this girl's life. If you hear somebody in the room acting like somebody is hurting them, and you just sit there and listen, you need to be charged too. That's crazy, okay? Because when you say you heard someone sound like the person wasn't having a good time, that indicates that something was going on crazy. And then if he was high or on drugs, I mean, he could have been holding her down, choking her or something. And then, unalived her by choking her during the process. And then he took the body, put it in his car, and then threw her over the, the bridge. And that's how she got those facial in the skull fracture, because when you threw it, fracture her skull and her face. Could be, you just never know. Because I'm just trying to figure out why would she be walking up to this man, that area by herself, okay, at night, right? And why did she get in the car? Because they did not indicate that he had no weapon on him. In that surveillance video, they didn't see any weapons or anything. They said she willingly got in the car, and they can tell that. Okay, so I will be staying on top of the story until we find out exactly what happened. But I'll bet you it's something similar to what I'm saying, because I doubt she's buying something, unless she was buying something like smoke or whatever from him. And he's told her, come on, get in the car, we'll go to the house and get it. And she said, okay, trusted him. And then when she got to the house, he told her, come on in this room or whatever the case is. Or he could have pulled her, and then he took her to the room and then raped her. It could have happened like that too. She could have been meeting up with him to get some weed or something. And he was like, I got it at the house. Come on back over here with me to come and get it. And she's 19, probably a little naive or whatever. He may have appeared to her very friendly. He took her to the house. Once he got to the house, he was like, pulled her in the bedroom and then raped her. And that's why when they not listening in, but they overheard, someone sounded like they were not enjoying whatever, the entanglement. And then he probably could have been choking her or something. I don't know if he was or not, but I'm just saying he could have been choking her or something, while he was having sex with her, and then, unalived her like that. You can tell that she was struggling though, because that's why her nail was off. And then he also pulled her hair out. So he must have been pulling on her hair. Sounded like he was doing some rough sex too, because her hair was out, unless she was in there fighting him. And then he pulled her hair. But no, he probably was pulling her hair during the process, right? Okay. And then when she was trying to stop him when he was fighting, that's when she probably broke her nail. Okay. So it could have happened like that too, either one of those ways. But we will be seeing once, they release all of the paperwork and stuff like that. And I will be keeping you guys abreast of this entire case. As of right now, he is not getting any bail, which he shouldn't be. And he's still incarcerated, as he should be. And again, my condolences are expressed out to her parents, friends, her other relatives, and anybody who knew her and stuff. And sad situation, you know what I'm saying? It's a very sad situation. And again, my condolences and prayers are extended out to all of them. Okay, y'all, we're going to move on to the next story now. And let's see what else we got here. I think that's the only one that I had up here tonight. Yeah, I think it is. Let me give y'all a couple of breaking. I know that's sad, isn't it? Let me give y'all some breaking news real quick. I got a couple of stories I want to tell you guys about real quick. Hold on, y'all. So I did not get any more information regarding the dude who was found hanging from by a noose. Okay, no more information on him. But if I do get some more information, I will let you guys know about that as well. Okay, let's see here. So y'all, ex-NFL star's wife is accused of, hold on, attacking husband's alleged lover. All right. Let's see here. Thomas Davis, estranged wife of Kelly Davis, has been arrested, according to a report from, you know who, TMZ Sports. She allegedly attacked a Charlotte chiropractor whom she believes hooked up with her husband, Thomas Davis, 42, who was a three-time Pro Bowler. He played most of his career for the Panthers, okay, back in 2005 to 2018. Then he finished his career with the Chargers in 2019 and Washington football team in 2020. So anyway, she accused TMZ Sports showed that a Charlotte-based chiropractor accused Kelly Davis of feeding her multiple times at her office. Laura Waterson, a chiropractor, accused Kelly Davis of attacking her at her office on August the 26th. She says that Kelly Davis thought that she had been hooking up with her husband. Hey, you right, Mario, damn. Now, according to the documents, Kelly began screaming at Watterson while the doctor was with a patient. And when she was asked to leave, Kelly socked her in her chest. So Watterson wrote, as I tried to guide her out of the door of my office, she hit me and knocked my glasses off, then hit me again on the other side of my head. Anyway, Kelly Davis, who is married to Thomas Davis with 4 children, was taken into custody on September the 3rd. She was charged with 1 count of misdemeanor assault and battery. Now, her attorney claims that she is innocent. Doesn't sound like she's innocent. Anyway, her and her husband split in March of 2024. She claimed that her estranged husband engaged in illicit sexual conduct with at least 6 women other than her. Damn. Now, Kelly did admit to TMZ Sports that she showed up to Laura Watterson's Charlotte office to confront her about allegedly sleeping with her husband. However, she claims that during their conversation, Laura dug her nails into her skin, and then she said that's when she slapped her. Kelly Davis added that she hit Watterson again after being escorted out of the office. She claimed that she is not jealous. She said, I am not jealous. I don't want that man. I don't want that man back ever in my life. So, if she does not want this man, then why was she fighting this woman? Why? It's crazy. Somebody said, well, then why attack? She didn't do anything. You are jealous. I said the same thing, because if you don't want your husband anymore and you're done with him, why do you care who he talks to? I wouldn't even care. Shit, please. The wife, the estranged wife, basically beat up the alleged girlfriend. Okay? But she says she's not messing around with her husband. But the wife thinks so. Now the wife says she's not jealous and she does not want her husband. But you know what? Sometimes people don't be jealous though. But they just don't want to see you with someone else. Certainly not why they are still, married. Okay? That's crazy though. That was a crazy ass story. That should have been on Fuckery Friday, because that was some fuckery news right there, for real, for real. All right, so let me tell y'all the next story. That was a trip. So that's a real live Country Wayne skit right there, huh? Okay, let's see. So check this out. So y'all, be carrying these weapons and stuff. I mean, we all do, but you better know how to use them and you better be able to get it. Anyway, this lady was helping someone, okay? This woman was unalive with her own GUN in front of a 7-Eleven while trying to stop a man threatening his girlfriend with a screwdriver. That's why the police don't really be helping nobody, okay? Because you just never know. And a lot of times you don't need to get in these domestic situations anyway, because they get back together. Now, let's see here. So, a Pennsylvania man who was arguing with his girlfriend outside a 7-Eleven convenience store while allegedly wielding a screwdriver shot and unalived a woman who tried to intervene with a GUN, taking it away from her and opening fire, cops say. Shh. Now, how did she manage to let this dude get up on her if she has a GUN? You never let anyone get up on you when you have a weapon, because they're going to try to take it. So anyway, they do have surveillance video. I can't show it. Obtained by the Philadelphia Inquirer and local ABC affiliate WPVI shows John Kelly, 45, allegedly GUNNING down Lauren Jardine with her own firearm, which she was illegally carrying during a fight over the weapon, according to prosecutors. Philadelphia Assistant District Attorney Jeff H. told local media outlets that Jardine, 33, was simply walking by when she saw Kelly holding a screwdriver and arguing with his girlfriend outside a 7-Eleven at 12th and Chestnut Streets in Center City on Friday at around 5:45 p.m. Jardine intervened in a verbal altercation ensued, with Jardine allegedly drawing her illegal pistol on Kelly, sparking a struggle between them over the firearm. Now, Kelly, who is charged with murder, allegedly wrestled the GUN away from Jardine and fired at her multiple times, including 2 shots while hovering over her after hitting Jardine in the head, cops say. Damn. Now, at some point, he is able to disarm her from the firearm. He gets up and he is kind of standing up to her right hand side as she is attempting to get up. You hear another shot. You don't see a muzzle flash or anything, but you hear another shot and she falls to the ground. Damn. That is sad, you guys. I really want to show this, but you can't show it on here. They said one of the shots allegedly came as Jardine was trying to grab and hold onto Kelly's screwdriver, with Kelly telling her, "Put it down," before pulling the trigger, according to the affidavit. He then allegedly placed the GUN in a mailbox. She was helping someone, Jardine's mother, Ada Jardine, told the Inquirer. She was probably trying to tell him to leave her alone, she said, in reference to Kelly's girlfriend. Jardine was reportedly in Center City for a job fair, with detectives finding her bag filled with job applications. Her mom said she was trying to get a commercial driver's license and certificates to operate forklifts and repair HVACs. Anyway, arrest records show that Kelly has had several run-ins with law enforcement in the past, including charges in April for criminal trespass, making terrorist threats, and harassment. A manager at 7-Eleven near 12th and Filbert Streets has reported Kelly to police multiple times and accused him of harassing employees and customers, along with theft. Anyway, he said, "I know where you live," Kelly told the manager after one incident, according to police. "I know what station you take the train from," he allegedly said. Kelly pleaded guilty to the charges in May and was sentenced to 9 months of probation as a result. Court records show that he is due in court on September 22nd for a preliminary hearing in the most recent case, the girl being unalive. That's crazy, man. I don't know why she let this man walk up on her. You got to stand back, okay? Somebody said be confident in your accuracy to stand 20 feet away. This way, if you get rushed, you can unload. I don't know why he felt like he had to unalive her, but he's a fucking thug anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, that's crazy. You can't be standing up close to people with a GUN in your hand. I'll look at this video real quick. I cannot show you guys because it's on YouTube, and plus, it's probably showing some violent parts of this. Let me look at it and see. Yeah, we just basically, his girlfriend that he was fighting with. Okay, good. Yeah, we just basically stood over this girl and just unalived her. But you guys can go check that video out. Look at this shit right here. Y'all, too bad I can't show y'all. Look at him. He just, the girlfriend, you know what? The girlfriend tried to stop him. Okay? She's pulling on him, pulling him back and everything. And he just, when he got the GUN from the other girl, he just basically stood right over her and just shot her unalive. That is crazy, man. I would have to find one that's they have the GUN covered up and everything in order to show this. But you guys can go to TikTok and type in, this is a damn shame. He just stood right over this girl. If the girl was trying to get up, and he shot her again and unalived her. Yeah, she had got up and everything, and he just turned around and just shot her. That is crazy. Can't be helping people. That's why the police told me don't ever help anybody else. They sure are cray-cray. His ass is a hood rat for real crazy one too. Damn. Just unalive this shit. So this is the dude right here, huh? Looking a hot ass mess. Shit, she should have just went on and just shot his ass as soon as she came over there. You can look at him and tell that he, no, honey, when you come out, no, if you're going to intervene, you should have stood back, told him to stop. Had the girl call the police. If he walked up on your ass and you let him have it. Too close. And that's the lady he unalived. It doesn't matter about her having a GUN illegally. I don't know why they feel like they need to put that in there. And if somebody has a GUN illegally and somebody's trying to do something to them, they're not thinking about the fact that it's illegal. Okay, they're trying to stay alive. But like I said, when she went over there, whatever case, I wish I could see the full video. Definitely stand all the way back. Okay. And if his ass run up on you, you let him have it on everything. Damn. That's a sad situation, y'all. My condolences are expressed out to her family and friends and things. And my prayers are expressed out to them as well. And may she rest in peace. I mean, she was actually trying to help this daggone other girl. Goodness. Somebody said he did not do anything wrong. Yes, he did. He didn't help to unalive her. And plus, he was fighting his girlfriend. She was trying to stop him. Somebody said, why does it matter if it was illegal? Y'all are ignoring the fact that he was threatening another woman with a deadly weapon. Right? This is damn stupid. That's what I'm saying. People be focused on stupid shit. The dude had a screwdriver at the other chick. That's why she pulled out her GUN. She just didn't do it right. He probably would have unalived that girl. Sometimes you have to risk your own life. And sometimes, unfortunately, your life is ended trying to save somebody else's. It's a shame. You said you're reading the news. Let me know why God gave us the 10 Commandments, really for us to follow them. Okay, and so therefore a lot of people don't follow the 10 Commandments. I mean, most people don't. None of us really do, because you know what they say, but at the same time, some of the most, like thou shalt not murder and things like that. I mean, it's just plain ridiculous that people, don't really value. Sorry about that, y'all. That's my drive. It's a shame that some people don't really value people's lives. Hell, they don't even value their own lives. Okay, that's why they can do so much stupid stuff. I mean, he just shot her like she was nothing. Yeah, I'm just reading these comments. But anyway, it doesn't even matter about all this other stuff these people are talking about. The thing is, she was trying to stop him because he had a screwdriver at his girlfriend and they were arguing. Okay, point blank. And she came probably telling him to put the screwdriver down, whatever the case is, and ended up getting herself unalive. Period. It sure is very depressing. A damn shame. And I wish I could show y'all the video because it's a trip. But go to TikTok and type in woman unalive with her own GUN in front of a 7-Eleven in Pennsylvania. She was trying to stop a man threatening his girlfriend with his screwdriver. You can really do some damage with that screwdriver, okay? And another thing too, ladies, when you are with these men, or men when you're with these women who like to fight, stop being with these people. Y'all are you desperate? Leave these people alone. Because something is wrong with them. They don't love you if they are trying to beat your ass or unalive you. Look at this shit right here. I mean, it's just get worse every time I open up my phone. A 1-year-old baby passes on after her mom's boyfriend allegedly beat her so bad that part of her skull was removed. This is the little girl right here. See, this type of stuff right here makes me it makes me mad. I'm not gonna lie. These crazy ass women get with these men and know that their boyfriends or husband or whatever is abusive. And they stay with these men any damn way. This little girl was beaten by her mother's boyfriend and had to undergo surgery to remove a part of her skull because of her injuries. She just passed away a week after the incident. Cute little girl, man. These people need their ass beat. This little girl name was Imani. She was left in critical condition after the suspect, Jerome Thomas, beat her on August the 28th. Shh. So he was babysitting this little girl on the day of the incident. His ass is only 19 years old. He struck the child twice on the side of her head with a heavy hand. The mom left her daughter in the care of Thomas at the time of the incident. And why? Why? Did you have to go to work? Take your kids to a daggone daycare, please. Or to the grandparents or something. And you know what? With them taking out part of her skull, if she would have said a lie, she wouldn't even be able to have a normal life. This is a damn shame. She had extensive subdural hemorrhaging on the right side of her head, which made it swell, and an intracranial pressure causing brain herniation. Anyway, she passed on from them injuries on Friday. And they did say her unaliving is a homicide. Anyway, this dude was facing charges of felony assault, reckless endangerment, and endangering the welfare of a child in the wake of his August the 29th arrest over the incident. So he was denied bail, as he should have been. And they are going to upgrade his charges since that little girl passed on. He need his damn throats. He need his ass whooped, okay? So anyway, one of the neighbors who came out said that the couple had recently moved into the apartment. She said she spent a little time with the mother and the boyfriend one night just because they were new to the area. And they were showing them where some of the stores were and different things like that. She said she held the baby too. She said the baby was playing with her phone. She was an active 1-year-old. That is sad. That's why these kids shouldn't be having no daggone kids. And this neighbor also said that girl and her boyfriend would have arguments. They would fight every night. She said she heard them argue every night since they moved here. She heard them say F-U-B-I-T-C-H and get the F out. She also said many times this chick, the mother, has put his clothes out, but they got back together the same day. So anyway, Thomas' next court appearance is set for September the 18th. I told you. These women keep on dealing with these damn psycho ass men. Okay. If you guys were fighting every night and we can hear you saying F-U-B-I-T, saying F-U-B-I-T-C-H. First of all, any man who would call a woman B-I-T-C-H, you don't really need to be with him. All right. It's mad disrespectful. And then she would tell him to get the F out. She might have been calling him the BITCH. Who knows? All right. She also put his clothes out and everything else. Okay. The thing is this right here. Okay. If you two can't get along, then leave. Okay. For this girl putting this man out every single damn day and then letting him back in, what is the point? And then they fighting. So you're already showing that you're very violent. And then the little girl probably was crying because she heard it. It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. Then you still leave your child there with this lunatic man, knowing that he fought you. That's crazy. Somebody said, stop leaving your babies with boyfriends. Shh. Somebody said, this happened quite frequently. So single moms should be aware and also have a dog. A dog can tell a bad guy when he sees it. First of all, people give you clues to what they are, okay? Look at these clues, okay? I mean, you see somebody trying to beat your ass and getting up, wanting to fight, and you got to put this person out and things like that. I mean, clearly the signs are there. Just like if you have a woman, she's trying to hit you and she's just throwing your stuff out for nothing, for no reason, just doing the most. There's the signs right there. What's the problem? Let these people go. That's right. Some people are devious and like devious people. Okay? He definitely needs to, what penalty? He needs his ass beat. Honestly, they need to bring back a few things. Actually, not bring it back. They need to start a few things. Like I said before, and I'll say it again. Anytime someone underlines a child and they are found to be guilty, it don't need to be no prison stay. Okay? First of all, they need to take them out to the back and beat their ass. Take their clothes off and beat their ass and wet the strap. Okay? And then after that, just go ahead and put them to what. Because, he beat the shit out this little child. Okay? He probably beat the child before. You saw that little girl, right? I just showed you the little girl. Tiny little girl. 1 year old. What did she do so bad where this dude felt like he needed to hit her like that? Shh. Somebody said, demonic evil people harming and unaliving children. Execution is the only fit for this. I'm going to give you a thumbs up because I say the same thing. You don't need no damn 20 years or anything being on no waiting list or whatever they need to immediately do it, okay? Goodness. Or if they don't want to immediately do it, what they can do is put their ass in that little, what did you call that place? The hole? That's what they call that? And put their ass in there, put a couple of mice in it, rats. Okay, let them damn rats eat their ass up. Okay? Shit. Here you go. Somebody said, once again, a female finds an animal to be her companion. And I agree. I'm going to give you a thumbs up. Roger, you are so correct. And then you got this hoe talking about if you've never been in an abusive relationship or been abused, don't judge. Listen, girl, I don't give a damn if you was abused and you are in an abusive relationship. You don't let somebody mess with your kids. You get your ass out of there any kind of way you have to. Period. And somebody said, say that again, please. Damn animal that will hurt a child. That's right. You are in an abusive relationship and a person is trying to hurt you. A person is capable of hurting your kids. If you're in an abusive relationship, period, you need to get your ass away from it, whether you got kids or not. But certainly if you have children, get out of that situation. Somebody said when the child is not theirs, the real parent should not trust the other around their children. Shit, sometimes you can't even trust the real parent. Okay, no, what you need to do is just be carefully, getting to know these people before you start bringing these people around your kids. Boyfriends and girlfriends, before you start bringing these boyfriends and girlfriends around your kids, you need to get to know these people, do background checks, reference checks if you have to, and just, go out with them a bunch of times before you let them come around your kids. And under no circumstances should he be babysitting. That's why they got daycares and babysitters. What? What you mean by that? They sure do happen way too often. You know, I almost F somebody up for pushing on my daughter back in the day. Yeah, I almost F somebody up, a grown man. I really did. I'll never forget it. So I don't understand why these how these women, I know you can be scared of a man and things like that, but you still got to get away from this, especially when you have kids. You got to think, I need to save my child's life. All right? Period. I know what I'm talking about because I was in a relationship like that, you know, my first boyfriend, you know. I mean, he wasn't abusing the kid or nothing like that, but, you know, me and him used to get into physical altercations. I know that's why somebody said not good enough. In this case, I have 3 nieces and 4 nephews. Touch one of them, and jail becomes the least of their worries. I know that's right. Somebody said, yeah, they would wish they could go to prison when I get through with them. I know that's right. Let me give y'all a thumbs up. I like the way y'all say that. Right. Somebody said, how could anyone hurt something so precious? Because they are damn evil. Okay? Damn. Evil. He just beat the shit out this girl. Does not this little bit. Let me show y'all again. This mom girl, I cannot do it with you, lady. And I hate to say that because you just lost your baby, but still, I just can't. You cannot let these men or women take your children away from you. I got to stop this shit. These are the things you should be fighting a person about. Shit. And to stop leaving y'all kids with these damn men and some of these crazy ass women, especially ones that are not their their legal, their biological fathers or mothers. Stop doing that. All right. Anyway, I made this little girl, this little angel, rest in peace. And my condolences and prayers are expressed out to her family and her mom. And I hope justice is served on that dude 1,000,000 times over and over and over and over again. Period. So another YouTuber was found hog-tied and burned out of his SUV. Y'all, he won $100,000. Hold on, let me see if I read this right. Actually, this dude won. He was actually gifted. Okay, it wasn't a YouTuber. He was actually gifted $100,000 from a famous YouTuber. Hold on, let me read this right. These people got this crazy stuff here. So he was given $100,000 from a famous YouTuber. He had claimed that he was kidnapped, beaten, and nearly unalive just weeks later. So let's see. This Curtis Dixon's life changed last month when he was approached outside American Jury in Long in the city by a man pretending to be blind. The 60-year-old was there to pawn his wedding ring so he could get his lights turned back on, but he took a moment to help the stranger. He said, I have a couple of bucks when I come out here. I'm going to pawn my wedding ring, man. My lights were shut off yesterday. Yeah, I'll give you a couple bucks. What he did not know was that the blind man was actually influencer Zach Daranowski, better known as MD Motivator, who rewards good deeds with life-changing gifts. Anyway, that day, what's this dude's first name? Zach handed a stunned Dixon $1,000 in cash. Then in a second video posted to Zach's TikTok page, Dixon is seen receiving more money raised from supporters around the world, and it amounted to $100,000. So anyway, this dude Hold on. Was found in his truck, hog-tied, and they burned his truck up. So I'm thinking maybe they saw him get the $100,000 and someone wanted it. That's what I'm thinking. This is the dude right here. Remember, he was at the pawn shop to pawn his wedding ring to get his lights back on and stuff, and he helped the blind man who turned out to be Zach. And Zach, I think they call him Motivator, Mr. Motivator, gave him $1,000, and then they did a GoFundMe, and they raised $100,000, and they gave it to this dude. So I'm guessing somebody might have seen those videos, right? And they applauded, or somebody he knows. That's sad. And why would they unalive this dude? You said he hurt that child trying to hurt the mother and father. Probably so. My father damn near ate me alive. What you mean by that? Okay, let's see here. So I don't think. Wait, hold on. They got this story written crazy. Hold on. I don't understand what they're saying here. Hold on. Let's see this real quick, y'all. Okay. Hold on, I'm just reading this real quick. Let me go down. Oh, so he was. So they said last Monday, Dixon was allegedly discovered hog-tied in his burned-out SUV on Detroit's east side. He claimed he had been kidnapped after meeting someone near Mount Elliott in Nevada, forced to withdraw money from several ATMs, assaulted, tied up, and left in the car as it went up in flames. Okay, so anyway, then they say, let's hold on. The same sources, however, say there are inconsistencies in Dixon's story. So anyway, this week the Bureau of Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives took over the case from Detroit. Police investigating possible arson, kidnapping, and extortion. They said that Dixon is now lying low at an unknown location. Okay. That's weird. That's a weird ass story. I'm thinking somebody probably saw him getting the money, okay, and then basically did what they did, tied him up, set his car on fire, and things like that. I'm just glad he's okay. Somebody said that man probably spent $20,000 on hookers and set his own car on fires, and then had his homeboy come find him all tied up to rescue him. But why would he go through all of that? Oh, so his wife won't beat his butt and leave with half of the cash he has left. I don't know. They said it's an inconsistency, so you never know. Anyway, that's it for breaking news, you guys. Let me go ahead and show y'all some viral videos, and then we are getting ready to get out of here, okay? Oh, wow. Yep, I think they did. What happened with your dad? You said your father damn near ate you alive. What do you mean by that? Okay, y'all, we're going to look at some viral videos real quick. Okay, and then that's going to be it for the night. I told you we're not going to be here that long. I'm like probably going to be 10 minutes over, but that's still good. Okay, let me change this. I bet you I'm not asleep tonight. I told you, Jermaine, I wasn't going to fall asleep, but you was like, How you gonna fall asleep? I told you I wouldn't. Okay, told you I wouldn't. Okay, let me mute this music real quick. And we're gonna watch a couple of videos, and that's gonna be it. And thank you guys so much for being here. All right, thank you guys so much. Payo, Black Vigilance, all of you guys, the Bush people who watch this in the replay. Thank you so much. We need to get these nighttime, night owl talk times. You know, we need to get these views up. So make sure y'all thumbs up this video and share it. Okay, thank you so much. Hey, Tony Bands, what's going on? All right, so let's watch. What am I doing? Let's go over here to this other thing and see some viral videos, you guys. Hey, this girl right here does resemble her. Oh, let me hold on. Let's see. Share screen. I said this girl right here, she resembled.
He threw her body over 30 feet, over into the daggone South River, over a bridge.
She resembles her. Let me see if it come over. Did I share it right? Yeah, it takes forever to share. Yeah, she resembles her a little bit. They resemble. Okay. Okay. Let's go to messages. Go to here. And let's see what we got. I don't know which one I want to watch. Let's see what's going on with her.
Yeah, because I want to get this on video.
You're not videoing me.
Oh, I'm videoing you, babe. So that's my coffee. That's my coffee in the shop.
Is this part 2? Let's see if part 1. Is this part 1 right here? Or is this a different one? Did you have part 1? Let's see.
That's just ignorant.
Okay, so this is just part 2.
Yeah, because I want to get this on video.
You're not videoing me.
Oh, I'm videoing you, babe. So that's my coffee. That's my coffee in the shop. Y'all can see? Oh, they're calling me bitches too. Oh, get ready to lose your job, baby. Hold on. Let me go on the inside so I can get everybody. Yeah, because they need a whole nother crew.
Wow.
Damn sure is. Yep. And I'm down sure finna go in the store. So everybody in here ignoring the drive-through. Y'all do know y'all still got my coffee that I paid for, right? Sitting in the window and then offer me a refund. Nobody's in here. So when I show this to your store manager, I ain't nobody in here assisting me or helping me. Everybody ran to the back and calling me bitches and hoes. Yo, you called me a bitch. You might not call me no hoe. You was thinking hoe, but you for sure called me. Oh, you see her yelling with a customer? Now my drink is over there that I paid for. My drink is over there that I paid for. No, I have freedom to record, babe. I can record. I don't see no one sign in here saying I can't. No, oh, get my ass out of here. Oh, don't try to give me that drink. No, you done did something to that, baby. That's all. No, that's over with. That's over with. That's over with, boo. That's over with. That's over with. That's over with, Bookie Bud. That's over with. That's over with. That's over with, Bookie Bud. Your opportunity to correct the situation is arrived. Yeah, I want everybody else on the ship. The only person who arguing right in this situation. And look how they yelling and arguing with me. Look how they yelling and arguing with me because I want a refund for my stuff. The only person that's acting right in this situation is the black guy. Y'all shocked or no? Yeah, please do, baby. Yeah, because I want to get this on video.
We wanted to do a part 2. Let's see what they're talking about over here. Like I said, I don't know what all happened here on the other skit. So I wish we would have had a part. Maybe she'll put a part 2. If she does, then we will go back and watch it. I know one thing though, these employees are out of line. Okay, period.
That's just ignorant. That's just showing how ignorant you are. You came here, you messed up my order, and then I come and I complain, and you just get ignorant and start clapping your hands. I was waiting here 20 minutes, and you should have came out here and said something when I was here 20 minutes ago waiting for my order. All right, it's going right on Facebook, on Chipotle. Now he's running into people. This is crazy. This is crazy because my order was supposed to be ready at 11:40, and I'm just picking it up right now. Yeah, keep going, keep going. I'm gonna sit there and eat my fucking food and let you fuss and cuss. This going right on Facebook. Is she the manager? Is she the manager? Bruh. Is she the manager? Is she the manager? Now I'm calling the police. That's exactly who the fuck I'm calling now. Now I'm calling the police. Thank you. Thank you. Call them. Right now. I got you. No, I got you. I'm wait for the police to get here. She just assaulted me. I didn't say you did. She assaulted me, and y'all saw it. No, bro, you did by accident. It wasn't on you, all right? You professional. You being professional. But she's out of order. Right. So we're going to go get the police, and they're going to watch this video, and she's going to get her ass locked up. That's just ignorant. That's just showing how ignorant you are. You came here, you messed up my order.
That was a hot ass juicy mess. What's wrong with these damn people working in these restaurants? You know, honestly, you're supposed to stay professional, you know. And if a customer gets crazy, then you call the police and have them arrested. But for her to be throwing stuff at the damn customer and talking like she on the streets, man, it's crazy. That is absolutely ridiculous. She definitely needed to be fired. No, not just us. It's a lot of people that do this, not just blacks, whites, Latino, whatever. Okay, and it's the stupidest statement she could make, being black. I hate when black people talk like that about it themselves. Nobody should be acting like this, regardless of their colors. Okay, you see white people doing it, black people, Latino. It just should not be done. It's just unacceptable. Period.
Hi, how are you today?
Who was talking to us back there?
Do you have a question? A
About
different question?
about somebody saying you don't have to be this difficult?
It doesn't have to be that difficult to order a sandwich. There's a way to order it, and it just confuses the cooks in the front.
So if I don't want my sandwich with everything on it, we're not allowed
You say that at the beginning, because when they put it in, it already prompts up to the front. Everything you say back there goes all the way to that front. So it just confuses them. So they start making it with everything on it, and then you say you don't want it, and you just want bacon. So it confuses the cooks.
Okay, but there's a nicer way.
Add bacon.
Okay, but there's a nicer way to say stuff.
And there's a proper way to order food. So
All
by
right.
the same
If
time
you don't
you're
want your
ordering, they have
job,
the argument.
just quit.
Ma'am, if you don't know how to order food, then go somewhere else.
Don't play with me.
Ma'am, don't play with me. I'm not going to go ahead and pay. Go ahead. Here's your card. Cancel that order that's coming up. Take your card, please. Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Yep. Fuck you too.
Hi, how are you today?
Who was talking to us back there?
Do you have a question? A
About
different question?
about somebody saying you don't have to be this difficult?
It doesn't have to be that difficult to order a sandwich. There's a way to order it, and it just confuses the cooks in the front.
So if I don't want my sandwich with everything on it, we're not allowed
You say
to.
that at the beginning, because when they put it in, it already prompts up to the front. Everything you say back there goes all the way to that front. So it just confuses them. So they start making it with everything on it, and then you say you don't want it, and you just want bacon. So it confuses the cooks.
Okay, but there's a
nicer
nicer way.
Add bacon.
Okay, but there's a nicer way to say stuff.
And there's a proper way to order food. So
All
by the
right.
same
If
time
you don't
you're
want your
ordering, they have
job,
the argument.
if you don't want your job, just quit.
Ma'am, if you don't know how to order food, then go somewhere else.
Don't play with me.
Ma'am, don't play with me. I'm not going to go ahead and pay. Go ahead. Here's your card. Cancel that order that's coming up. Take your card, please. Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Yep. Fuck you too.
Hi, how are you today?
You know, I know these people in this comment section are saying what they're saying, but it's not right. Okay, this manager, this is a no-no. All right, or whatever she is. Okay, I don't know what the lady said back there when she was ordering the food, but still, when you are a professional at a place of business where you work, you're supposed to maintain that professionalism. All right, period. when this lady, which all she had to do is tell this lady that, there's a certain way you need to speak when ordering food, period. And I think the lady said that they spoke to her the wrong way too. And then say, I'll talk to my employer to see what's going on and go from there, and give her food or whatever the shit is, let this lady go. All this other stuff is plainly ridiculous. And then you got people in the comment section talking about, well done, employee, and things like that's crazy. You're supposed to maintain professionalism at all times. All right. It doesn't matter how long a person takes to order food. That's why the hell you're standing there. Okay. If the person is taking 20 minutes to order the food, when honestly, you can't really do anything about that. Just still do your job and maintain professionalism. Because the thing is, this right here. What if this person comes back with the GUN and just start shooting up everybody there? And what for? Okay. So you're supposed to maintain your professionalism. If she's taking all day ordering her food, just say, man, we got customers behind you. Can you hurry up and make up your mind what you want? So we, or either just come in the store. Just come in the store. Period. You're not supposed to get all rude and doing the most and just acting crazy. Some of these people got little racist comments here, see, until it's them. Entitlement, my ass. Maintain that professionalism and stop being racist all the damn time. Because when it happens to you, you want somebody to feel sorry for your ass. Again, we can watch this again. Let's watch this.
Hi, how are you today?
Who was talking to us back there?
Do you have a question? A different question?
About somebody saying you don't have to be this difficult?
It doesn't have to be that difficult to order a sandwich.
Listen. That's what I'm talking about. You cannot tell the damn person ordering the food how difficult they can be. Because she is telling you what she wants on the sandwich and what she does not want on the sandwich is not difficult. The thing is, I don't know why customers act like they have to eat at these restaurants. If the damn people are talking about you being difficult, instead of arguing with this old hag, just tell her, you can keep that shit, I'm gone, period. Because it's not even worth all that. It's unhealthy as hell anyway. You're doing yourself a favor when you leave that damn restaurant and go somewhere else that's healthier to eat, all right? Why do y'all even waste y'all time arguing with these people? And half of them don't want to be there anyway, got an effed up attitude and things like that. I still say this lady did not have to say all of this like this. Now listen.
There's a way to order it and it just confuses the cooks in the front.
Listen. You do not have to say that like that. And that's why this woman is getting aggravated. All right, there's a way to order, you go confused. Just listen. If somebody is at your window and they act like they don't know what they want and just act confused or whatever you want to say, just tell them to come inside the store to place the order because we don't know what you're talking about. Period. And leave it at that.
So if I don't want my sandwich with everything on it, we're not allowed to
say that at the beginning, because when they put it in, it already prompts up to the front. Everything you say back there goes all the way to that front. So it just confuses them. So they start making it with everything on it, and then you say you don't want it and you just want bacon. So it confuses the cooks.
Okay, but there's a nicer way.
Bacon.
Okay, but there's a nicer way to say stuff.
And there's a proper way to order food. So
all right. If you don't want your job, just quit.
Ma'am, if you don't know how to order food, then go somewhere else.
Don't play with me.
Ma'am, don't play with me. I'm not going to go ahead and pay. Go ahead. Here's your card. Cancel that order that's coming up. Take your card, please. Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Yep, fuck you too.
Hi, how are you?
The thing about it, that was not handled correctly. If the lady is taking a long time to order food or doing the most, just tell her to come inside, period, and let it be at that. See, that's why so many people lose their lives over foolishness like that. Girl, you're making about what? What city is this? You're making probably about what, $15 an hour? It depends on where it's at. It's not even worth it. Okay. So basically you would take this person order. If they're doing it too slow or whatever the case is, just like, come on inside because, we don't understand what you're talking about. Just come inside. That's all you have to do. And then if she want to come in there and start acting stupid, that's when you just call the police. That's it. Why do y'all argue with these damn customers? And why do you customers argue with these damn people with this unhealthy ass food that's causing all types of medical problems and things like that? you should be looking at it as a blessing when they get your order wrong and acting all stupid, and that, because that gives you the ammunition just to go to another restaurant somewhere that's a little bit more, healthier and stuff. So no, I do not agree with the people in the damn comment section, because some of them are making racist type like comments saying that this person is entitled. We're trying to them act entitled. How the hell does black people act entitled? Don't even let me get to that topic right there, okay? How? Shh. Hold up, click at the damn thing and stuff. They should be cussing at employees. These customers don't handle stuff correctly. I'm like, okay, just don't call the manager, okay? Call the district, okay? Even if it's franchised out, call the district, because they don't want their company name represented. They don't want their company being represented. Am I saying that right? By people who are giving their company like a bad image. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all can tell I'm getting tired now, so I'm talking crazy. Right. She getting all mad and shit, doing the most and shit. I'll report her ass to district. Stop talking to the manager of the stores and go to the district. You have a problem with Chick-fil-A, you call the headquarters. You got a problem with Wendy's, you call the headquarters, because you be like, I know this Wendy's right here is franchised out, but you do not want this to be the reputation of your company. But this manager to be acting like this because I did not know, what I wanted on my hamburger, and I changed my mind what I wanted on it. They didn't have to do all that. All right, so we got 2 more videos and that will be it, and then we're getting out of here, okay? Let's go back over here. Shane's too getting tired now.
Got the customers in here making their own food, man. Everybody in here trying to help her out. This shit crazy. Manager over here sleep standing up and shit. Me at McDonald's on Lindell, man. Check in. Look at my boy on the fries, cuz. Look at she over here drooling. Come on, baby girl. You the manager, man. You supposed to do better than this. This shit crazy. Everybody just getting their free meals in, man. Teamwork make the dream work. She don't work here neither. I know that's right. This shit crazy. We live at the McDonald's on Lindell, man. I'm out this motherfucker, cuz. Got the cup.
This is ghetto as hell. First of all, why are you recording it? So everybody can see it and somebody can call the police. Stupid. First of all, do we know if she's actually asleep because she fell asleep or is something else going on? Okay, that's crazy. Shh. This is plainly ridiculous. Okay, ridiculous.
I got the customers in here making.
I really want to say something else, but I'm not going to say it. Just plainly ridiculous. I'm just going to leave it at that. And here you go with another racist company. Comment. It's not the usual suspect. You see this in all types of people. Okay? Plainly ridiculous.
You charging for it?
Still a motherfucking thing about this motherfucker.
No, you got. Excuse me, your child didn't pay for that. I didn't charge him for it.
What you talking about?
The thing in his hand, I didn't charge him for it.
Still a motherfucking thing about this motherfucker.
No, you got to come back. He got to come back here and pay for it, or you got to come back. No, he got to pay for it. No, yeah. Yeah. No. Give me. No, give me. Yeah. No, give me. No, give me that. Yeah. No, give me that. Give me that. I'm gonna call the police right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Give me that. Give me now. You charging for it?
Still a motherfucking thing about this motherfucker.
No, you got. Excuse me, your child didn't pay for that. I didn't charge him for it.
What you talking about?
The thing in his hand, I didn't charge him for it.
Still a motherfucking thing about this motherfucker.
No, you got to come back. He got to come back here and pay for it, or you got to come back. No, he got to pay for it. No. Yeah. Yeah. No. Give me. No. Give me. Yeah. No. Give me. No. Give me that. Yeah. No. Give me that. Give me that. I'm gonna call the police right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Give me that. Give me now. You charging for it?
Still a motherfucking thing
Here we go.
No, you got. Excuse me, your child.
What in the hell does she need? Okay, regardless, okay, you did it or what? Your child has something from the store and you need to pay for it. Some kids do pick up stuff in stores. And as the parent, you either tell the child to put it back and no, we don't take stuff unless you ask for permission, or you just go ahead and buy it for the child, but still explain to the child, you need to ask mommy, can you get something? Okay, again, we got another person just not doing as she should do. Just plain and ridiculous. Damn. Let me say this again. We need to do better. And I'm not just talking about blacks. I'm talking about whites, Latinos, whatever. Okay, let's look at this.
I'm gonna show this to the police.
Show whatever you want.
Ma'am, no, get away from me with that hammer.
What you have
Please.
right here.
What? What do you?
This is
What?
not right.
They're pumpkins.
I told you, and I told you again and
What?
again.
Why are you doing this?
You're not supposed to have decorations in this neighborhood.
It's Halloween. It's Halloween. Okay. All right. Are you done? Are you satisfied? No. Please stop. Stop. Yeah, you better get out of here.
Get out of here.
They're on their way right
Ma'am. Let's. All right. Look. Stop. Please stop. Please just go home. Just go
out of
home.
here.
Okay. Do you even live in this neighborhood?
You need to move.
Dude.
I am president of HOA, and you're
They're on their way right now.
You're going down. You're going down. Get out of here. Get out of here.
The hell?
Here.
Hey. Get this all on video, please. They're on their way.
Dude, I'm gonna show this to the police.
Look. Here we go again. Once again, we got a clown doing the most. She thinks because she's HOA president, that means she can come over here and do this. I'm glad they called the police on her stupid ass because this does not even make any sense. Then she just assaulted the other dude with the damn pumpkin. Does she not realize she could have seriously harmed that dude? Those things are hard. Just crazy, just lunatics, man. Damn, what the hell? I don't know what's wrong with these people, you guys. And that damn, but that kid definitely has a bad mom. But you know what? You got little bitty kids having kids. Okay, she looks like she was about what? 18? And then just as Jermaine, you know how I be talking. You know what I'm about to say to myself. Okay, I won't say it here. Just plainly ridiculous. Just leave it at that. Just plainly ridiculous. No, her child got the damn drink or whatever he got, and she did not pay for it. And this lady right here does not need to be president of the HOA. They need to fire her from her position. Because you don't go and do all this weird shit right here. She looks like she halfway crazy. Damn. Let's see if we got a cat video before we end this right here, y'all. We got to look at a cat video. And then that's going to be it. Because these people have been clowning tonight, man. I don't even want to see this one right here. And then this lady was charged her earlier to she gave it to the child to to God. What is wrong with these people? Well, let's go ahead and watch this lunatic. I thought you had got some cat videos, but I guess you did tonight. We already saw the ones of it, so we can't watch those again. Cannot watch those again. Okay, maybe we have cat videos again tomorrow. Not tonight, but we'll take it out with this one right here. This lady right here.
Ma'am, can you explain to me what happened? Who did you throw in the water?
I gave my son to God.
Your son?
Yes.
Where's your husband?
He went for a walk this morning.
And you haven't seen him
He
since?
didn't ever come back. And we went to the boat and his clothes were there. And God told me he's in the lake and a fish swallowed him. And you're actually supposed to go look for him in the bottom of the lake. And you will find the fish and you will find my husband.
I need to know where your husband's at.
He's at the bottom of the lake in a fish.
He's in a fish.
Yes.
There's no fish large enough on an Atwood to swallow your husband.
He's at the bottom of the lake in a fish.
Ma'am, can you explain to me what happened? Who did you throw in the water?
Well, this is Ruth Miller, huh? She also is accused of murdering her 4-year-old son, a damn psychopath. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I keep on telling you guys, it's not just all blacks. It's not just all whites. It's not just all Latinos or Japanese or Chinese or whatever. It's a lot of different people of different race and everything. It doesn't even matter. Evil is evil. And when people are evil, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about their gender, their race, or anything. Okay, point blank. So y'all need to stop with all these racist comments and stuff talking about it's them again. Like, you know, like you guys don't do crimes. Come on now. This woman right here that lost her damn mind, allegedly unalived her 4-year-old son, and definitely allegedly unalived her, not allegedly like that, but she unalived her husband, allegedly. Okay? Just plain crazy. So let me do this, because I'm going to look her crazy ass up and see what exactly she did. And then when we do our next live, I'll tell you about this crazy woman. Hold on. All right. So that's it with the viral videos. Talking about he's in a fish. What fish is big enough to swallow her husband? A shark, a whale, or something like that? And I don't even think whales, you know, mess with people. So a shark, I don't know. Crazy ass people, you guys. Crazy, 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 crazy. So let's stop sharing. All right. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. That was great. Some great videos. I mean, we saw some foolishness with employees and people who work in these restaurants. And we saw some crazy ass people doing some crazy ass things, okay? We did. Is that the lady who had her baby and the husband at the bottom of the water? And she said wait a minute, I'm getting her confused. She said she was in the water too with her other child, right? But she made those two get in the water to show their loyalty, right? That's the same lady. Crazy ass. She's like crazy as shit, man. So we already covered that story. Okay. But we would do an update on her. I want to see exactly what happened to her crazy ass. You know. I think I did tell you guys already what happened to her, though. But, yeah. She done lost her damn mind. For real, for real. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Okay, thanks to Black Vigilance TV. Y'all make sure y'all show Black Vigilance TV some love and support. Thank you to Tony Bands for being here. Have a good night at work, Tony Bands. Payo, thank you so much for being here. Have a blessed night. Alexis, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow or later on today for the Country Rain reaction video. And everybody in bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay, you guys have a beautiful night, a beautiful sleep, and happy and blessed Wednesday. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Thank you, Tony Bangs. And subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. And hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. All right, and make sure you share and leave a comment. And again, if you want to show additional support for this channel, you can do a super sticker, super chat, or you can do a cash app donation to $Shades2, or you can do a membership for $4.99 per month. All right. Other than that, y'all, let me take this coming down. You guys have a blessed night once again for the 100th time, and I'll see you guys in my next video. This is Shades2. Peace out, y'all.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades2, baby. She back again. crowd lit. 5 on 10, Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I lacked game, back again. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tube, she back again. Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
Before we leave, guys, Shay's thoughts. There is nothing, I mean nothing here in life worth spending every day being unhappy. Okay, certain things in life, you guys, is not even worth tripping out about. So, go into tomorrow morning or later on today in the morning with a more positive, outlook, and treat people the way you want to be treated. All right? With that being said, you guys, have a beautiful night. And thank you guys so much for watching Night Owls Talk Time with Shay. I'll see y'all in my next video. And take care. All right? How?